Imagine a standard classroom. A single educator stands at the front, delivering a lesson, hoping the information lands simultaneously in the minds of 30 different students. This setup often creates a mirage. When a teacher looks out at the room, they see eye contact and polite nodding. In reality, many of those students are quietly tuning out, rather than admitting they don't understand the material. The traditional way to check for understanding is a quiz at the end of the week. By Friday, the damage is done. Finding out a student misunderstood Monday's core concept 4 days later means they have spent the entire week building on a flawed foundation. In the middle of a live lesson, teachers are essentially guessing who is tracking with them. They lack the visibility to identify the specific individuals who are stuck, especially since the most confused students are often the ones most hesitant to raise their hands. Without a way to look inside 30 minds at once, the legacy classroom remains blind to whether true cognitive processing is happening across the room. By 2026, a solution to this blind spot emerges through relational AI. Relational AI refers to tools designed to ask students the right questions to prompt deeper thinking, rather than simply providing immediate answers. Consider Mr. Aris, a 6th grade math teacher, tackling the abstract subject of mathematical ratios. He has a quiet student who is entirely baffled by the logic of scaling up a recipe. Because the concept is abstract, the student shrinks into their chair, too intimidated to speak up in front of their peers. Instead of leaving that student behind, Mr. Aris opens an AI Socratic tutor space. The student is tasked with explaining the math to an AI acting as a confused chef, which asks, if I have 2 eggs for 5 people, why can't I just add 10 more eggs for 50? This interaction is governed by strict rules. The AI is programmed to keep all of its replies under 3 sentences and is restricted from ever revealing the correct formula to the student. When the student types out an incorrect calculation, the AI does not correct them. It responds with a logical follow-up question that highlights the flaw, prompting the student to spot their own mathematical error. Through this private conversation, the student is forced to construct their own understanding. They move from being a passenger to the active driver of their own cognitive process. While that single conversation is happening, Mr. Aris uses an engagement multiplier through his mission control dashboard. A mission control dashboard is a specialized teacher interface that aggregates live student responses to extend a single educator's reach across 30 different interactions simultaneously. This dashboard displays a live heat map tracking 30 distinct student nodes. By analyzing text responses, it charts the room's cognitive progress. As colors shift, a confusion alert triggers. The system isolates 4 specific students stuck on the exact same ratio multiplication step. Armed with this immediate data, Mr. Aris executes a human-in-the-loop pivot. A human-in-the-loop pivot is an instructional strategy where a teacher uses AI-generated alerts to step in and directly guide student learning. He stops monitoring the screen, walks over to those 4 students, and delivers a targeted 5-minute human intervention. Meanwhile, the rest of the class continues their high-energy debates with their AI chefs. This live data feed connects a broad macro lesson plan directly to the immediate, unseen struggles of individual students as they happen. The result is a classroom that moves away from passive consumption. It becomes a dynamic environment of active inquiry, where every student is required to process the material and defend their reasoning. This structure enables a silent 100% check. A silent 100% is an engagement check designed to ensure that every single student in a room, not just the vocal few, is actively participating in the lesson. Interacting with an AI first provides a safe, judgment-free space to test out bad ideas and make mistakes privately. Once they build confidence in that digital space, students become far more likely to share their thoughts aloud with their human peers. Deploying these Socratic tutors keeps the human educator in control, ensuring students do the heavy cognitive lifting themselves instead of relying on an automated answer key. By making the learning process visible, AI gives educators the analytical insight required to ensure every mind in the room is seen, understood, and supported.